Welcome back to my dark side playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Republic. Last time we went through Jara's Cantina, and now we will go to the Hidden Bek space. Our character currently looks like this. And we found some upgrade item for our armor. So we'll return to our hideout and use the workbench there to add it to our armor. But let's go out of the cantina first. Here's the Hidden Bek base, and we will get back here in a second. But let's return to the hideout first. So we get healed and we can use the workbench. So we get some damage resistance to cold fire. That's not that useful, but it's better than nothing. I don't think we got anything else to upgrade our weapons. Yep. Nothing here.
No problem. Didn't work.
Okay, so we can't open this door, even with security. Brejik is nothing but scum. I know why those Volkers follow him. Gadden's 10 times the man he is. The Volkers are the first group to try and take over from the Beks. Gadden knows how to deal with these upstarts. He may be blind, but he still can see the big picture.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadden?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadden. Brejik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadden if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy. You can speak to Gadden if you...
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
You have problems with the Sith? Or I need information on those Republic escape pods that crashed in Yano City. Or I want to ask some questions. You have problems with the Sith?
A foreign army invades Taris, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brejik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen.
I need information on those Republic escape pods that crashed in Yano City.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. but you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
Don't worry, I'm not working for the Sith. Or do you know anything about this or not? Do you know anything about this or not?
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Beks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Bastila's a slave? What will happen to her now? Oh, I have to get in there and rescue her. Bastila's a slave? What will happen to her now?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
There has to be some way I can help her. Or swoop race? What does it have to do with it? Swoop race? What does that have to do with it?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Okay, then can you help me with this? Or how do I enter the swoop race? Or but I don't even have a swoop bike. But I don't even have a swoop bike.
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
What are you proposing? Or I might help you if the price is right. Or I don't work with gangs, Gadden. Or how do I know I can trust you? How do I know I can trust you?
You really don't have any other choice. Not if you want to get Bastila back. You should at least listen to what I have to say. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Beks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
How am I supposed to get inside the Vulkar base? Or how do I know you live up to your end of the bargain? Oh, forget it, I'm not interested. How do I know you live up to your end of the bargain?
My word is my bond. Everybody in the lower city knows my reputation. Besides, you really don't have a choice. I'm your only ticket into the swoop race.
How am I supposed to get inside the Vulkar base? Or forget it, I'm not interested. How am I supposed to get inside the Vulkar base?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
Mission? Gadden, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Where can I find Mission? Or isn't there someone else who can help me? Isn't there someone else who can help me?
Don't underestimate Mission or her Wookiee friend Zalbar. They're a formidable pair. Tough enough to go exploring the Undercity by themselves. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I've got some Sith uniforms to disguise myself. Or I got past the upper city guard, no problem.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Forget it, I'm not giving up my disguise. Or what do you want to Sith uniforms? Oh, okay, I trade the uniforms for the papers. What do you want with the Sith uniforms?
I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle.
Okay, I trade the uniform for the papers.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I want to ask some questions.
Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
What's up with your freaky eyes, old man? Or is there something wrong with your eyes? Or you said you were having problems with the Sith? Or where can I find mission again? Or why are Brejik and the Vulkars at war with you? Or is there any way off this planet? What's up with your eyes, freaky old man? With your freaky eyes, old man.
Very tactful. Are you itching for a fight or something?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand.
Calm down, Zerdra. I'm not ashamed of what I've become. As you can see, I lost my eyes in a swoop racing crash. I rely on these artificial replacements to see now. But my blindness was not the worst consequence of my accident. My affliction was what eventually led to this war between my Beks and the Vulkars.
What do you mean?
When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the Hidden Beks and let Brejik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brejik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brejik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang.
But why start a gang war of the Beks? Oh, sounds like Brejik is acting like a spoiled brat. Sounds like Brejik is acting like a spoiled brat.
Brejik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gadden. Brejik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Beks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brejik won't rest until I am dead and the Beks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal.
I want to ask something else.
Your time would...
We had this, we had this. We also had this. Is there any way off this planet?
Not while the Sith quarantine is in place. Even the fastest smuggler ships can't break the blockade of the fleet surrounding the planet without the proper launch codes. Any ship leaving the Taris atmosphere without the proper codes would be instantly disintegrated by blaster cannons fired by the Sith fleet's automated targeting systems.
I want to ask something else.
Your time would
And now we had everything. I'll be back when I get the prototype accelerator.
I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
So now we got Sith papers. These are phishing-looking papers identify the bearer as being a special assignment by order of the Sith government of Taris. They also warn of gruesome penalties for anyone foolish enough to challenge the bearer. And a new entry in the search for Bestseller. Hidden Bek, leader of the Hidden Bek swoop gang, will help you get Bestseller back if you recover a prototype swoop accelerator stolen by the rival Black Vulkars. He suggested to look for Mission Wow in the Undercity or the sewers to help you get in. If the Vulkars hadn't stolen our swoop engine prototype, you'd be locked to him in the big race this year.
No problem. Didn't work.
And Probably also can't open this
No
room.
problem. Didn't work.
So this completes our tour through the Hidden Bek base. We also found some grenades and medpacks. And we will go to the apartments in the under city and in the lower city in the next video. Until then, bye!